carried Yahweh's name. 40 years beneath the sky. Now the Jordan stands nearby. Cloud by day and fire by night, still your presence is our light. Every promise you have spoken lives within the chosen nation. Fear will not remain, chains are washed away. Standing at the river, we will walk by faith. Open up the waters now, lead us by your mighty hand. We are marching toward the promise, toward the holy promised land. Trumpets rising in the distance, faith awakening again. By the power of your presence, we will cross the Jordan. Priest will carry sacred gold, stories ancient prophets told. Every step upon this shore opens heaven's ancient door. Children watching from behind see the faith of those who climb into waters deep and wide, trusting only you will guide. Strong and courageous, you are with us still. Mountains bow before you, nations know your will. The river will divide, your glory leads the way. The covenant before us, forever you Open up the waters now, let the earth behold your name. Every tribe will walk in victory, every heart proclaim you are God above the heavens, King forevermore. And by faith we cross the Jordan to the land you promised.
Before us stands the ancient wall, towering high above us all. Stones of fear and gates of pride, yet the Lord is on our side. Silent footsteps shake the ground, faith moves louder than a sound. Round the city day by day, trusting every word you say. Not by sword, not by might, but by the power of the Lord Most High. Jericho will fall. your people lift the cry. Trumpets sounding through the heavens, faith becoming battle light. Every wall will break apart at the thunder of your name. For the victory belongs forever to the Lord of endless strength. 7 priests and sacred horns marching through the rising storm. Eyes upon the ark of grace, moving at the Spirit's pace. All the nations watch in fear as your glory now draws near. Every promise you defend, you are faithful to the end. Shout unto the King, let the earth resound. Heaven fights for Israel, strongholds crumble down. The chains of fear are breaking, the darkness cannot stand. The God of our salvation has conquered all the land. Jericho will fall tonight. Hear the mighty trumpet call. Walls that stood for generations now collapse before us all. Holy fire surrounds us. Victory fills the sky. For the Lord has gone before us, and his kingdom will arise.
We marched in confidence and pride, certain victory was on our side. But hidden shadows filled the camp and weakened every lifted hand. The mighty fled before the small, warriors stumbled, brave men fell. Tears were falling to the ground as silence covered Israel. Search our hearts, O holy God, reveal the things we hide. Purify your people now and let your fire rise. Mercy leads us back again from the ashes of our sin. You restore the broken-hearted and renew our strength within. Now we rise with humbled souls, trusting only in your way. For the victory belongs forever to the Lord who saves. At the valley filled with grief, you restored our faith, belief. Every burden brought to light, turned our mourning into might. Now the army stands restored, guided by your living word. Through obedience we stand and reclaim the promised land. No more pride within us, no more your holy command. Words of life now fill the air, echoing through hearts in prayer, blessing flowing like the rain, calling us to walk your way. Every tribe and every soul bound beneath your sacred oath. Write your law upon our hearts, let us never turn apart. You alone are truth and light, guide us through the darkest night. We will follow your ways, God of mercy, God of grace. From the mountains we declare, you alone are King forever. Heaven hears our solemn vow. We surrender to you now. Generation after generation, we belong to you. Ancient words on altar stones, calling every heart back home. Through obedience comes life, through your wisdom comes the light. Children gather, elders kneel, all creation seems to feel holy reverence in this place, covered by amazing grace. Faithful through the wilderness, faithful through the fire, you have kept your covenant and lifted us up higher. Let the mountains testify, let the nations see, the Lord alone is holy for all eternity. We will follow your ways, with our hearts forever changed. From the mountains to the nations, we will praise your name, and your covenant will stand through the ages by your hand. You are God above all heavens, forever you remain. From a distant road they came, covered deep in dust and shame, worn out sandals, fractured bread. Careful words were softly said, Leaders listen to the sound, but never sought the heavens down. What appeared with humble face hid a plan beneath the grace. Teach us, Lord, to seek your voice before we make our choice. For the wisdom of mankind can so easily grow blind. Open every eye again, lead us by your truth within. When deception walks among us, be the light that guides our steps. Though the road may seem unclear, still your presence draws us near. For the hearts that trust your spirit will not walk alone. Promises once made remain, even through the hidden pain. Mercy stood where judgment burned. Sacred lessons still were learned. Every covenant and word must be honored before the Lord. Through our weakness you still lead, teaching hearts to wisely see. Guard our hearts from prideful vision, guard our minds from fear. Let us seek your holy counsel every moment we are here. Truth eternal, faithful shepherd, lead us in your way. For the voice of God alone will never lead us astray. Open every eye again, let discernment rise within. Through the shadows and confusion, you remain our guiding flame. Every nation, every soul needs the wisdom from above. For the God of truth and mercy reigns forevermore.
Five kings gathered for the fight, armies rising through the night. Yet the Lord spoke once again, do not fear the sons of men. Through the valleys thunder rolled, heaven's power to behold. Sword and fire filled the land, victory by God's own hand. The mountains shake, the heavens move, creation answers the voice of eternal holy might. Time itself obeys his word. Every nation sees and learns there is no God beside Jehovah, King forevermore. Hailstones falling from the clouds, fear and trembling filled the crowds. Every enemy was shaken by the power heaven awakened. Joshua lifted up his eyes, faith arose across the skies, and the God who formed the earth answered with divine rebirth. Nothing is impossible for the Lord of endless light. He commands the stars of heaven and defeats the From the northern fields they came, countless armies without name. Chariots like waves of steel covered every valley field. Yet the Lord spoke once again, do not fear the strength of men. Through the fire and through the storm, God himself will lead us on. Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, but the Lord reigns over all. Every power of the earth bows before his holy word. March into the battle now, lift the banner high and strong. For the God of Israel goes before us all along. Northern kings will fade away like the shadows before dawn. For the everlasting kingdom belongs to God alone. Horse and chariot lost their flame, nothing stands against your name. Mountains echoed with the sound of the victory heaven crowned. Faith became our shield and sword, trusting only in the Lord. Every nation came to know Yahweh reigns forevermore. Holy fire, lead us onward through the darkest land. By the power of your presence, every wall will bend. You are King eternal, none can stand against the armies of the living God. Advance in righteousness. March into the battle now, let the nations hear the cry. Heaven fights beside your people, underneath your mighty sky. Every throne will be surrendered, every crown laid down, for the Lord of all creation reigns forever now.
Now the battles rest behind, peace begins to fill the land. Every tribe receives its place, given by the hand of grace. Fields of promise, rivers wide, mountains standing side by side. What the Lord had sworn before now belongs forevermore. Every promise still remains faithful through the years. God of Abraham and Moses, let us safely hear. This is our inheritance, gift of mercy, gift of love. restored beneath the sky, peaceful banners lifted high. No good promise failed to stand, blessing filled the promised land. Every heart and every soul now has found its resting home. From the wilderness you led us through the fire and storm. Now beneath your wings of mercy we are safely home. May the nations hear the story of the God who saves, for his love endures forever through eternal days. This is our inheritance, sacred gift beneath the heavens. Every tribe will praise your name through the ages without end. You are faithful, everlasting, King above all kings, and the land of promise echoes with the songs we
Across the hills and through the plains, mercy's shelter now remains. Cities standing open wide for the weary soul to hide. Justice walks with gentle hands. Peace now covers all the land. Through compassion, truth, and grace, God prepares a resting place. When the burden feels too strong, when the fearful heart must run, there is refuge in his presence. There is healing in his love. You are our refuge and our song, safe within your faithful arms. Through the storm and through the sorrow, you remain forever strong. Every broken heart can find rest beneath your holy light. For the Lord of mercy calls us into peace divine. Levitical songs arise, echoing beneath the skies, teaching every generation From the altar to the gates, grace and wisdom now await. Every traveler can see, God of peace and harmony. Mercy stronger than our fear, love that draws the wounded near. Faithful shepherd, holy guide, ever standing by our side. Through the ages still the same, blessed be your holy name. You restore the weak and weary with eternal grace. You are our refuge and our song, hope that carries us along. Every road leads to your mercy, every soul to you belongs. From the mountains to the sea, let all nations clearly see, there is safety in the presence of the Lord our peace.
Beside the river standing strong, stones remember sacred songs. An altar rising to the sky as generations pass it by. Not for war and not for pride, but a witness through all time that the Lord alone is God, binding hearts beneath His love. Let this memory remain through the years and through the flame, so our children still will know the God who led us home. This altar will testify, faithful is the Lord Most High. Through the river, through the fire, between. Still we share the same belief, one in promise, one in grace, seeking still the Father's face. Let no fear divide our hearts. We were chosen from the start. Every tribe beneath the heavens belongs unto the Lord.
Write your name upon the stones. Let the future hear the song.
Through the ages you remain faithful, holy, strong. This altar will testify through the generations cry. There is only one salvation, one eternal light, and the memory of your love will forever guide your own. For the Lord of all creation claims us as his own. Now the years are passing on. Joshua stands weary strong, calling all the tribes once more to the covenant of the Lord. He recalls the wilderness, every trial, every test, how the hand of God remained faithful through both joy and pain. Hold the truth within your soul. Do not turn from what you know, for the Lord has gone before every battle ever fought. Be strong and faithful still. Walk according to His will. Do not let your heart be taken by the idols of this world. Serve the Lord with all your strength. Stand upon His holy name, for His mercy never fails, generation after generation. Nations rise and kingdoms fade, but the word of God remains. Every promise still is true. He has always carried you. Joshua lifts trembling hands, blessing all the promised land. As the evening shadows fall, still the Lord is over all.
gathering stands beneath the sky. Ancient voices testify from the fathers long before to the wonders of the Lord. Now the choice is set before every heart in every soul. Will we follow passing gods or the everlasting Lord? Hear the call across the land. Take a stand with faithful hands, for the Lord alone is worthy, King forevermore. Choose this day whom you will serve. Lift your eyes and know your worth. As for me and all my house, we will serve the Lord. Let the heavens hear our cry. Let devotion now arise. Every generation singing, holy is our God. Through the battles and the years, God remained forever near. Not a promise fell apart. He has carried every heart. Now beneath the fading sun, Joshua's race at last is done. Yet the fire of faith remains, burning through eternal days. We surrender all we are, every dream and every heart, to the one who reigns forever, faithful from the start. Nations rise and nations fall, still his kingdom stands through all. There is none beside Jehovah, Lord above all lords. Choose this day whom you will serve. Let the earth proclaim his word. As for me and all my house, we will serve the Lord. From the mountains to the sea, let all generations sing. For the God of our salvation reigns eternally.